Hi yogis, welcome to this short flow for the inner thighs, so strengthening and stretching. If you know that you're tight in the hips, grab a block and place it at the back of your mat. You might need it for Virasana or Hero's Pose about halfway through. If you like these flows, go and check out our website, www.soultribe.yoga, for all of our 28-day courses, which from next week, or from this week if you're watching this, are going to be 50% off. And I'll make sure that I pop some details about that onto Instagram, so go and check those out. And remember, there's a 14-day free trial for SOULTRIBE TV where you can practice with me and our other teachers live every single week. Enjoy the practice and I'll see you on the other side. Okay yogis, let's begin lying on our backs. Go ahead and take a nice big full body stretch. Point your toes away, take a nice deep yawn if it comes. And then when you're ready, flip the soles of your feet towards the sky and take a little rocking happy baby pose. Just gently easing over the sacrum. If happy baby pose is too much for you, you can hold onto the back of the knees and do the same thing. We're just looking to gently open up the hips and the adductors. Awesome. Level 2, for those who are a little bit more flexible, if you want to, you can extend the knees and come into a nice reclining straddle shape. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, straighten the legs, point the toes to the sky and bring your hands by the sides of your body. Cross the right ankle over the left. We're going to take little demi-baton shapes, kind of like a ballet warm-up. Open out to the side, cross the left ankle over the right, and switch. And switch, being careful of any furniture, small animals, children, all those things. Switch, switch, keep the toes pointed if you can. Switch and switch and switch. Keep going for 5, inner thighs working. 4, engage the core. 3, and 2, and 1. From here, keep the legs out as far as you can. Pistol grip the hands, lift the shoulders, point the fingers through the legs and take a little pulse. And pulse. 4, 10, shoulders off the mat. 9, 8, 7, 6, relax your faces. 5, 4, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, and 2, and 1, hold, hold, hold. Awesome. From here, releasing, bringing the knees into the chest. Close down the hip flexors, nice deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Ah, beautiful. Bringing your hands onto the earth, take a little rock back to transition. And then rocking forwards, crossing the shins, planting the hands on the ground. Let's come up into a wide downward facing dog. So I want your feet as wide as your mat. Gently pedal out through the feet, pressing one heel and then the other. Swinging the hips from side to side, maybe leaning from right to left a little bit to move into the shoulder girdle. Awesome. And then from here, pausing in that wide downward facing dog, just walk your hands back towards your feet. Soften the knees, clasp the hands behind the knees if you can, and then gently lengthen up through the legs, relaxing the crown of the head to the ground. Beautiful. Stay for one more breath. Good. Releasing the arms, rising up, lift the arms up and over the head. Rise up onto your toes if you can for a little balance. Inhale. Awesome. And as you exhale, drop the heels to the ground and pad yourself out into downward facing dog. Awesome. The feet are still wide. As you inhale, bend your knees, look forward, shoulders track over the fingers, and then bending the knees, I want you to jump into Malasana squat at the top of your mat like a frog. Awesome. Shifting from side to side, finding nice open hips. And then bringing your elbows to the insides of your knees, hands to heart space. Drop the sits bones to the ground, lift the chest up into the hands and stay for a breath. Long exhale here. Beautiful. Pushing down through the feet. Take a slow rise up. Squeeze the glutes as you lift. Bring the arms into star shape. Lift onto your toes again if you want to. Inhale. As you exhale, plant the feet, fold down over turned out legs. Halfway rise, come onto your index fingers, look forwards. And as you exhale, fingertips on the ground, step your right foot back so you're now in a lizard shape with the left foot turned out to around 45. Fingertips or flat of the hands on the ground, start to shift forwards and back. Gliding by pushing through those back toes, so not lifting the bottom up and down, more forwards and back, so you're really gliding along that hip flexor. You've got it. When you're ready, drop the right knee to the ground. Use the left hand on the left knee to prop yourself up as you lift into a turned out lizard pose. Slide the right hand down towards the back of the right knee and arc backwards. Left toes are turning out to the side so you open through those hips. 4, 2, long through the neck. Awesome for 1. From here, releasing the hands down towards the ground. Step yourself back into that wide-footed downward facing dog. Press back through the hands. Lift the sits bones nice and high. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the knees together and drop them down to the mats. The feet are out to the side. Now release the tops of the feet on the ground and come to sit back into Virasana Hero's pose. This is where you might need a block underneath the bum to prop yourself up. Level 1, sit between the heels here. Level 2, if you want more, the hands behind you. And then level 3, if you're going well, you can start to lower onto the elbows or eventually onto the back with the arms up and over the head. For 3, knees together if you can. For 2, for 1. Nice. Elbows down into the ground. Engage the core to bring yourself up. The knees are still together. Bring the hands forwards in front of you under the shoulders. The feet are still wide. Tuck the toes, wide-footed. Downward facing dog. Inhale deep. Long Ujjayi out. Push back through those hands. And then when you're ready, bend your knees, look forwards. Step your right foot into lizard. And you may need to bring that left foot a little bit more into the center of your mat here. Fingertips in front of you, slide forwards and back. You're gliding along that hip flexor. Try not to sink your ears into your shoulders here. Lift up so you're in a plank pose, essentially. Forwards and back, we shift. Keep breathing, squeezing the glutes. Nice. And then when you're ready, dropping the left knee towards the ground, right hand to the knee to help yourself up. You're in a turned out position. The right knee is tracking over the second toe diagonally. Maybe sliding the left hand back behind you. Maybe towards the calf muscle and then arcing backwards. Stay for 3 breaths, free up the neck. Beautiful. 2 more, sinking into those hips. Last breath. Good, bringing the hands down on the ground, the back toe is tucked. We step back into a wide-footed downward facing dog again. Awesome. Inhale deep. Exhale full, push back through the hands and then start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Now heel toe your feet out so you're in a nice wide squat and then bend the knees. Lift your arms out to the side. I'm going to turn to face you. You stay where you are. Knees are tracking over your second toe. Inhale, pressing up, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering, keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And this time, inhale, lift. Throw the arms up and over the head. And as you exhale, cross the arms in front of you. Bring the forearms to the insides of the knees. And let's shift here from side to side like a slow yoga twerk. Option to slide the hands down towards the ankles if you want more. Really opening those knees out to the sides. Beautiful. Now let's hold wherever we are in stillness For 3, get that bottom nice and low. You've got this. Chest is proud. For 2. For 1. Awesome. From here, fingertips on the ground, lengthen the legs. And then just heel toe the feet into parallel. Take a nice forward fold over the legs. Well done. When you're ready, drop the knees to the ground. Keep them together now so we close down the hips. And take a nice embryo pose. Child's. Arms by the sides. Relax the shoulders. Take a few breaths here. And I'll see you on the next practice.